Good morning, everybody. What is new and exciting with you? My name is Toby Brendel, and you are tuned into the Blitz morning show right here on a nice, beautiful Monday. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. It was a rough start for today, but pound for pound, I predict it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Temperatures in the mid-teens. It's just been absolutely awesome. Hopefully you had a great weekend. It started off kind of crappy weather-wise for us, but it turned out pretty good yesterday. And, if that's how all weekends are going to be, turns out crappy, ends on a good note, which carries on till Monday, Tuesday, be it what's the worst? Come on, it's absolutely gorgeous. But enough rambling for today. Let's get started with your most favorite segment upon this show ever created by the great minds from QC Indie. What segment is that? If you're new to the show, basically, we have a show called Question Call. You, as a listener, will send me questions, and I'll answer them for you. Fair enough. It's absolutely a great concept. This has got to be one of the biggest shows on this airwave. So enough with me rambling, and let's see what Sir Kim has to ask.
Hey Toby, it's Kim from QC Indie. Got some questions for Question Call for you. What's a video game you don't like that everyone else loves?
Oh, video games. My life, well, used to be my life, but alright. What video game does everybody love that I absolutely hate? There's two actual answers to this one. There's one back in the day, and there's one of today. So before I go and start with the one in today, I'm going to mention about the one from the past. The one that I really hated and I could not stand was Halo. Great concept, great idea. One of the first real, true, don't play the campaign, hop online and play it amongst other people. That was basically the thing that set them off. And one of the reasons why I hated it, it wasn't the fact that it was futuristic or you have these weird weapons. That was cool enough. It was great layout, great idea. But the part that I hated was the jumping. Like, instead of walking, people always jump. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, if you have to get to a next level, I understand you jump to the next level, but when you're in a firefight and you just see people jumping and firing at each other, it's stupid. From there, I just didn't grab a hold of the concept of it. I just found it stupid. It wasn't my genre. Which kind of leads into today's game that everybody loves, which I hate. That game is Fortnite. I talk about Fortnite a little bit. I think Epic Games took a really cool idea and went with it. It's actually getting better and better. Excuse me. But what I mean is their ideas that they have, their little storylines, the seasons. That has got to be one of the most interesting things. Is having a season like every 3 or 4 months and have the map change, so it's not a constant layout from when you buy it to when you switch games. It's always moving. We had the meteorite. You had the blob. This season you have the pirates, the pirate ninjas. Then you had the earthquakes last season. Beautiful. I love it. But exact same thing like Halo. The reason why I hate it is the jumping. Instead of just being able to turn around, block, shoot, you have people always jumping up and down. I absolutely hate it. And I know there's some people out there are going to be looking at their screens going, it's part of the game. Get used to it. People jump. Blah. Screw you. I hate it. I played it. I can't stand it. I understand why it's popular, but it is one of the most annoying games ever. I can close my eyes because my family plays it all the time. We have 2 TVs. Well, 3 TVs. All of them have Fortnite. I want to destroy that game. Is it going too extreme? Yeah, probably. But I just can't stand it. I really can't. I wish it just goes. Some site screw off. Okay, let's move on to the second one since I went on with that one.
What food could you eat all day and never get sick of?
My answer to this one was tacos, but then I thought to myself, I'd get sick of it. But the one food that I could eat all day without getting sick of it, burgers. I could eat burgers all the time. Like, with the amount of variety that you can create one burger with, it just absolutely blows any other food out. Like, for example, McDonald's alone. You have the double quarter pounder with cheese. You have the Big Mac. You have the quarter pounder with cheese BLT. If you remove, the mustard, the pickles, add shredded lettuce, you have the Big Extra. Then you have the Whopper. You go over to A&W. You have the Uncle Burger. You have the Papa, like the family. The Teen Burger, the Matzo Burger. The variety is absolutely insane. And if you can create a burger combination with the right ingredients, it's going to put you into a food coma just because it is so good. The one day I was experimenting, and my old boss, he mentioned about when he worked at a diner, they used to use eggs. And I thought to myself, egg? Really? You? So, fast forward a couple months from that day, I was bored, so it's like, I'll just barbecue some burgers up. So I'm waiting, I'm flipping, and saying, God dang it, I really should try the egg. So, went in the fridge, got an egg, click, click, psst. Perfect egg, absolutely gorgeous. Went, got my burgers, brought them in. I went, ketchup, onion, patty, egg, bacon, lettuce. Oh, there's cheese in there too. Put it in, bit it, and oh my God. I sat there as I chewed. I looked up my burger. Just the juiciness from the patty, the runny yolk from the egg. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. It changed my world. But here's the here's a double thing. Here's another thing about this combination of the burger. With the egg on top, it actually filled me up fuller with one egg on one patty than it would have with two patties or two burgers. I don't know how it worked, but god damn, was it ever good. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to keep going. Sorry, guys, no break today. All right. But seriously, burgers, you can customize them certain ways, and they're just absolutely unbelievable. Cooking them in frying pans, cooking them in an oven, cooking them on an open fire, a barbecue, natural gas, propane, charcoal. Oh, god damn. Different flavors, different styles. You stuff them, you slap them, you whack them. I want a burger now. God damn it.
What year in the past would you time travel to?
This was a huge question mark. I have over 40 years that I could go back to, right, in my personal life. But at the same time, I could go take a look at every other time period that has been passed by man and be like, how are we going to do this? Is there a simple way of doing it? Because, you could go back to JFK, Abraham Lincoln, first day that Canada was created, man on the moon, even go back farther to the War of 1812, World War I, World War II, go back to Egypt. So you could see all this different kinds of history. Go back to the dinosaurs. It's mind-blowing. But since you said, what day would I like to travel back to? But you didn't say come back to the present day, right? So, thinking logically, I don't want to get stuck back in, say, the 1800s and not being able to come back. So, I would want to travel back to 2004. It was a year that I kind of had a rude awakening to life. At the same time, it introduced me to a new world, new thinking, as well as a freedom that I've never experienced before. That was the year that I moved up to Melville, Saskatchewan. Moved out on my own, had my own business that I ran, and it just it went from there. Like, it was a generation that, for like a year, that I'll never forget. But if it was 1 year that I could travel back, then pop back forward in time, it'd be 2005. I was almost done my stay, had my cat with me, I was actually happy, and I was growing into something just absolutely great. Screw it, 2005. Lived in Melville, went home, went to Vancouver. Bud was with me. God damn, that was the year. Giggity, 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 giggity. Yeah, 2005. So many great times from that year.
What was your worst day at work?
All right, worst day at work. Could have been when I flooded a room when I was working at a motel. When I got mad at somebody because I did something wrong. So many, there's tons of times where I had bad days at work, but it wasn't considered to be really bad. It was just kind of like one of those days where it was blah. I don't know. That's a good question. I've had days where I lost clients for the dumbest reasons. I've been yelled at because of something I didn't do. That is a super duper good question. I was trying to think of one of the bad days at work. What could it be? Oh, I know. One of the worst days at work is I worked at a gas station for about 10 years. Pretty close to 10 years. 8 years? I'll say 10 years. It's a nice round, even number. And we knew that we were going to be going from our old station. They're going to be destroying it, remodel. We're building a new one. High-tech, $1 million station, right? Absolutely gorgeous. So I go and I was told by the company itself that to keep us on staff, they will pay us our wage. They'll pay us 40 hours a week. And just to be able to hire us when the new station opens. And of course, my boss didn't want it because of the contract that they had, which was fair. And Rick told us, and Jim and myself, you guys, you're full-time. You're going to be rehired. They're going to give you full wages, a little bit extra possibly as well. And since it's the company itself, you're going to be given benefits. And I thought to myself, this is awesome. This is great. What a way to end the old station, come in the new one. But the part that really was frustrating is I come in, I'm all, happy, working a job I love, and my boss looks at me and says, sorry guys, this company isn't going to pay you. You have to find yourself a new job. Giving you 2 weeks notice for termination. Hopefully you can find something. He turns around and walks away. I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? So I asked him, what happened? And Rick basically said that the company promised you all this. I was stoked because you guys would have a job. You wouldn't have to worry about being jobless, bills, anything like that. But instead, they decided to turn their back on you and say that they're not going to keep you. They are going to build. Then once it's built, they're going to come back and ask if you're going to work with them. It's like, ooh, that's kind of a douchiest move. So, whatever. I left. I was depressed. First time basically told that I didn't have a job. Walked over to the next gas station and walked in and got a drink. Andy comes out, looks at me and goes, what the hell happened to you? It's like, what can I do? It's just, I was laid off. So something that happened bad from being lied to by the corporation I loved to getting a job the next day, or the exact same day. I consider that to be one of the worst days of my life at work.
What was your best day at work?
Yeah, for some odd reason, my editing skills failed just a bit when it came to that. But the best day at work, there was 5 of them. All right. But actually, I had tons, really. No matter which way I look at it, you'll always have bad days, but you'll have good days. But some of the best days for good-wise is when I was working at the Shell, we would get mystery shop. So somebody would come in, get gas. You would ask, "Hello, would you like it filled? Would you like your oil checked?" And technically, the rules for Shell is, would you like your gas filled? Would you like your oil checked? Would you like your windshield washed? I'm sorry. You do not ask for your windshield to be washed. You wash that windshield. If somebody who doesn't want it, they'll say, "No, thank you." It's plain and simple. Or there's a few things that you can look for, like if there's water in the gas cap housing, then you say, "Would you like your windshield washed?" Otherwise, I don't do that. Right? But yeah, anyway. So we got mystery shopped. There was time I got mystery shopped 5 times. Out of the 5 times, I had 410%, which means everything that I did was correct. Then that extra 10% was something else that I did up and above. Like, for example, washing side windows, washing headlights, washing tail lights, washing the back window. Fair enough, right? So every time I would get mystery shopped, that would give me a little seashell. Then I put into my name tag. I actually had enough mystery shops, which was 4, to get me a gold name tag. Then from that name tag, I got 1 extra, which was the 100. And the sad thing is, Pat never did his job on the inside, so I never got my $150 certificate. Yeah, I don't know how that mystery shopping works. The person outside gets $150, but the person inside gets absolutely nothing. So yeah, I had 5 basically perfect, 5 perfect, 4 up and above. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600 in Shell certificates. Unfrickin' believable. Then on, was it the first 2, Andy matched it, so I got an extra $300 for the 2. Free money, homeboy. Boom, boom, boom. Make it rain, bitch. Oh, Lordy. I really need a holiday. My God. Anywho. So, that right there is a very good, absolutely awesome question call. Yeah, we're done. That was it for the questions. But if you guys are interested in sending in a question, it could be anything on the spectrum, feel free to email me at theblitzmorningshow@gmail.com. Send us a message on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter at The Blitz Morning, or even head over to theblitzmorning.com and check out previous episodes of the show. Find out where you can listen to us, as well as articles that I slowly write here and there. All right, well, you guys, I think I better be moseying and head up the road and get ready for Wednesday as Twitter Trivia Wednesday heads onto the agenda. I have no idea what I'm saying. Yeah. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a wonderful day and catch you on the flip side.